Hey guys, it's Forum and
Genesee.
And we're back with middle school mishaps. Today we're going to be talking about bullying. Let's get started.
Okay, why don't we start with social media bullying? So it can be really subtle sometimes when someone's like bullying you and you don't even realize it, because most people don't think of social bullying as like much of a big deal if you're like not used to it. But some things could be like, there's sometimes where you can just be anonymous, where someone just calls you fake, or like they just say something bad about you and you don't know who it is and you don't take it to heart, but that is actually bullying. And some people do take it seriously. And just because you think they'll brush it off doesn't mean they always will.
Yeah, now that social media is getting bigger nowadays, it can be a big problem. And you have to think about things like think before you speak.
Also, if you're texting someone and you're like, let's say you're fighting with a friend, don't say anything you might regret, because they sometimes, if the fight continues and you say something earlier, they might bring it back up and use it against you, and then the fight could get way worse. So just be careful what you say, because it could end up hurting you and someone else in the future.
Another thing is social bullying. We talked about cyberbullying and how spreading rumors on social media is not okay, but doing it in person as well, like we said in our last video, is not okay, because when you spread rumors, things that aren't true will go around, and it's just not fun dealing with it.
And then if people find out that you're the one spreading these rumors, a lot of your friends can like turn on you, thinking that you're just a bad person, and like they'll just leave you even though you think you didn't do that much wrong.
Yeah.
Physical bullying. Sometimes it's not as big as like punching someone and getting into a fight, but it could be like
something minor as pushing someone on accident, or like if you get really mad at someone, if you push someone.
Pushing someone, hitting someone with something else, like poking someone with a pencil on purpose. I've seen that happen where someone does it on purpose, they poke someone with a pencil and they just start bleeding. That is also physical bullying.
And if it gets really bad to an extent, like where you think you need help, you can go to the guidance counselor. The guidance counselor will help an adult you trust.
And sometimes small, like pushing each other can like seem silly, but it can escalate really quickly and become a full-out brawl.
Yeah. And the thing about physical is it's not just mental, it's physical. So like it's not fun and it hurts.
So I know you guys probably seen something on TV where it's like people like assign a time to come beat you up. I don't think that might ever happen, but if it does, tell someone. You are not going to get in more trouble by telling someone that someone's planning on beating you up. No one should be threatening you like that.
Sometimes it might not be physical. It can be words that people use to hurt each other, which is still not okay, because everyone has feelings, and it's not fun to get them hurt, especially by people that you trust. Like it might be a friend that you might have accidentally done something bad to, or just someone random that you don't even know. It's just not fun.
Also, when you're like spreading gossip about someone, or you heard a rumor and like talking about it with your friend, sometimes that person is right behind you and is literally hearing everything you say, or is hearing it from another person who heard, because that's how fast gossip spreads. So if you don't want anyone else to hear it, keep it in your head, or just diminish that thought altogether, because it's not right to gossip about people.
Yeah, because as people say, if you spread bad karma, karma will come back to you and treat you the same way. So it's just not a good thing to do that.
And does it make you feel good to hurt other people? So sometimes, like, you can have like a family member who's in high school or something, and they might talk bad about someone like at your home. Don't go telling that person your sibling was talking about. Don't go tell like their sister or brother or something from your school, because that's not okay. That was with your family, and you shouldn't be betraying them like that because that can come back and hurt you.
Like I said before, bad karma. Bullying in general is not something that should happen. It's not okay, and when you spread it, it's just bullying. It's not fun to be the victim, obviously, but behind a bully, there's always a purpose, like why they're doing it. Sometimes if you don't know what to do, you might want to ask the guidance counselor for help, or you can maybe try finding out why the bully is being so mean. Maybe something that happened in their past, something that's happening at their home, because a lot of what happens at their house, their kids can take out on other kids at school.
And let's say you do bully someone. Let's say then all your friends left you thinking you were a terrible person and you regret it, but you're not willing to say sorry. Don't pretend like it didn't happen. That person that you bully, they're not going to immediately forgive you. They're not going to turn things back into the way they were. Apologize, otherwise things can never be the same. They'll always look at you like they're scared or worried that you might do something else.
You have to think about your consequences before you take action, because there can be really bad consequences for just a small thing that you said.
And going to the guidance counselor, if you bully someone, going to the guidance counselor and setting up a meeting with the guidance counselor and the victim who was bullied and setting up to apologize to them, that's not a bad thing. You shouldn't be embarrassed by that or ashamed. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us today.
Subscribe and hit that like button. All right, bye guys.
Bye.